You know, the guy, Austin, the person that I made that with, didn't believe that we were still using that song as the intro. and he doesn't normally listen to the podcast, but listened to last week's episode just to confirm that we are, in fact, still using that song. I said, of course we are.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's a good one. Mm-hmm.
Hi, guys.
What's going on?
Hello.
Good evening to everybody. Good evening to everybody listening. This is the Hummy's BR Comedy Podcast. We are Mark, Steven, and Jeff. You probably recognize us from YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, magazine covers. I think I'm actually I'm in a post office. Some of those came with the frame photo, like when you buy a new picture frame. I think I'm in a couple of those.
Yeah.
Post office. We recently appeared on Jeffrey Dahmer's TV screen. If you look in the Discord general chat, yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're getting around.
We're inspired. We get around. But now
we'll go into the past. We'll go into the future.
Go anywhere you want us. Right now, we are here. You're listening to us here, so thank you. And right now, the guys are going to listen to a word, and they're going to try and tell me where this word, hold on, that's wrong, how this word came to be. What is the backstory to this word? What is the etymology of this word? And this week's word is berserk.
Berserk.
Berserk. B-E-R-S-E-R-K, berserk.
This was when this came to be by a dad who was trying to fix a piece of furniture, who was trying to put it together, and he just got so angry, he just started jumbling curse words together, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking go berserk. So berserk was a new level of rage from a man trying to put together a piece of furniture.
Wow. Okay. I felt there was some personal
yeah.
input.
You put together
here.
any furniture recently, Mark?
No, but I am looking at a bookcase that has one piece that is backwards.
We all remember that bookcase.
Yeah. And it doesn't bother me, really. I try to not to look at it.
I see.
I don't believe you.
Okay. Berserk comes from like the berserker from the old Viking times. The berserkers were like elite Viking fighter units. They would just rage fight and just fucking go berserk on the enemy. And so we pulled that word from there.
Aha.
See, I don't think it's fair to have anyone have knowledge on this podcast.
You are, Steven, both of you are blowing me away with your fantastic guesses.
Yeah.
They are giving me life. These guesses are sending me. But one of them is a little more correct. Steven, you are on the right path. This is a Norse word. This is the Norse warriors to whom the word berserker originally referred. So those are how did they become known as the berserkers?
Oh.
There's a meaning behind that word.
Oh boy.
Wow.
We're going another layer deeper. Do you want a guess at the before meaning of that? And you only get one additional layer guess per season. So you can take it now, or you can save that for another opportunity. Up to you. Your guess. Floor is yours.
Friend. 50-50.
Zerk. I think of like Zerg. I think of like rushing or overwhelming with numbers. Overwhelmed. I think it's overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And not Overwatch, which we are sponsored by. Guys, don't forget, download Overwatch 2. Throw Overwatch 1 away because it's crap now. Get Overwatch 2. And we don't get any kickbacks. We're just throwing it out there into trying to help out these poor indie companies that need some attention,
God.
that aren't making enough money.
That's right. Overwatch 1 does not work anymore, huh?
That's a coaster now. All that time is a coaster. So,
Damn.
back to our word, berserker. It's made up of two words. Two Old Norse words, one being Bjorn, which means, of course, bear,
Okay.
and Serker, Serkr, meaning coat.
Circle. Oh, okay.
Coat, bear coat.
Bear coat.
Circ, meaning bear coat. Okay,
So
wow.
instead of the red coats, they were the bear coats?
They were the bear
They
coats.
were the bear coats.
Interesting.
One if by land, two if by bear.
The bear coat warriors. So they were, okay. Uh-huh.
They were so wild
Mm-hmm.
that people thought they looked like bears.
Okay.
Or people in bear coats, I guess. So that's berserker.
Look at that. We all learned something.
We try.
Was there ever two soldiers that got on top of each other's soldiers got on top of your shoulders?
Soldier shoulders.
Shoulders. Yeah, soldier shoulders.
Two shorter soldiers got on their shoulders and put on a bear coat.
Yeah, put on a bear coat, try to sneak into the woods.
I mean, had to have happened at least once, just by pure odds. Yeah.
Okay. So two shoulders got on their shoulders, and they walked into a bank account to try and open up a checking account.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Pretending to be an adult.
Mhm.
Okay.
Excuse me, miss. I'm just your average bear.
That's where that phrase comes from.
That's where that phrase comes from. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't know that. It's a guy who was in disguise trying to open a bank account in a bear suit
I'm just your average
with
bear.
his buddy.
I'm just as smart. I'm exactly as smart as the average bear. Gosh, we're just really, just putting out so much info already.
Yeah.
Like this is a very front heavy episode with the info.
Yes, this is very lawyer, one side justice scale. The back half is total shit.
Yeah, look.
Maybe,
who knows?
Keep listening and find out for sure. You'll know.
Let's put some weight in that motherfucker.
Right. Content must be created in order to be destroyed.
Oh.
And people need it. Someone's got to create it. Might as well be us. Here it is.
Yep.
You know?
that added a little bit to the scale, so we're on our way.
That was Newton's third law of content creation.
Content creation, yeah.
Well, actually, here's the thing. We have some more info and learning to hand out to everybody. So I was clued into a feature on YouTube that channel owners can see. Steven was telling me about this right before the podcast started, where it's a research tab where it shows your viewers' searches. So then it gives you a list of, I guess, the most common things that your viewers are searching for.
Interesting.
There's this is interesting. We're learning a lot about our viewers, our listeners, our watchers.
I'm scared. I'm scared right now.
I was kind of surprised by this. Number one.
Let me guess.
Take a guess. Or what is the cat? Because so the top four are all related.
Oh, okay. Brother, sister.
Wow, you're taking related seriously.
Uncle. We got to throw uncle in there, and cousin. Are they porn categories?
They're not porn
Okay.
categories.
One of them could be. If it's
They-
stepsister. Related. All right, come on. All right, I'll let you go. I'm sorry.
No. Cars. They're all cars.
What?
Yeah. Number one is the Ferrari Purosangue, which is another. Do you guys want to do? You want to do a throwback to when we used to do what is the
What is a
meaning of this
car?
word?
Yeah.
The thing that just happened minutes ago.
Well, this is the thing that we used to do. The definition:
Okay. Okay.
Purosangue, puro sangue.
Mm-hmm.
Any guesses?
That is a beautiful song.
Mm-hmm,
Beautiful song.
Yep.
A pure form of a song. It's just beautiful.
Exactly. That's exactly it. He got it 100%.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Fine. Well, actually, that's a great guess,
Thank you.
and that was a fantastic co-signing on his guess.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, both of you. It actually means pure blood,
Okay.
and this is a Ferrari, so kind of like a purebred horse, like a racing horse, like
a thoroughbred.
a thoroughbred.
Yes.
And I believe we are all fans of horses here.
Yeah, big horse and bird fan.
God.
So let me ask you this: that search is something most of the people who check out our stuff is associated with, that car?
Yeah.
What? That doesn't make sense. I think you got some bad info.
Yeah, we got the Ferrari Purosangue, which I checked out. I had never even heard of that one. That was new to me, so I'm learning from our viewers.
Wow.
It's Ferrari's new SUV, which it looks cool. I mean, I don't love that Ferrari's doing SUVs.
Is that the new 2023 midlife crisis? Is that the?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
The what recession?
Yeah, the recession. Yeah, everybody's dream now is to move into a van.
But this,
Makes sense.
it's pretty cool. It had I watched a little video on it. It's got suicide doors, which
Oh yeah. Well, if you're living in your car, you might as well.
What are these now?
Now, true story, real quick. I didn't know what my life was going to be like when I was about to get a car, when I was transitioning. And I was looking for a car that I could also lay comfortably in the back of for a while. So,
you mean like when you're becoming an adult?
yeah. Where I was
Okay.
just like, this could be very well an option for a while.
Sure.
So, obviously, I say that jokingly with the suicide doors, but go on. I'm sorry.
No. It's I mean it's a reasonable thing to look into. Can I sleep in the backseat of this car?
Mm-hmm.
I've had to do it in several of mine.
Yeah.
There's been a sleep it off situation.
Oh God. Uh-huh.
It's always just nice to have a good place to sleep or lay down where you can lock the doors and be safe. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Then the new Mustang was a search. BMW XM, which is their new hybrid SUV, which is pretty badass. I just looked that up as well. And the Toyota Crown, which is a big, it's like a big body Toyota. I think it's like kind of a higher end Toyota that they only sell in Asia, I believe.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
we have some fancy listeners.
We got some fancy listeners. They're looking up all these high dollar cars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then the searches. Then it gets to, we got a couple of how-to searches, where I thought we could really come in and answer some of these how-tos, because if people are looking them up, they're wanting to know these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I figure we can help out.
Yeah. Well,
all right. Number one, the first how-to connect Nintendo.
It's a rip-off Nintendo on the black market.
It's a Wish. Nintendo Swish. I just bought my kids a Nintendo Swish for Christmas. Oh, speaking of that reminds me. Speaking of being angry about furniture and assembling things, Christmas is coming up.
Oh yeah, you got your business.
I got my business. I'm putting myself out there this year. I'm trying to get ahead of the curve. If anybody, again, in my Rover area, if anybody like wants me to assemble their kids' Christmas presents, I'll do it and like hide them until Christmas Eve, and then come and drop them off at your house. I'll do that.
Dude, that is
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking great business idea. Go to Shark Tank with that motherfucker.
I mean, I figure I just rent a storage unit.
I would love to see that. Jeff walks out, the intro music plays, the camera's doing a slow pan back to show all the
Dude,
the host, and then him, and he says, "You guys know how you," and then he just silently starts assembling something, and it takes hours. And then he says, "Don't you hate
to
that?"
Yeah, do nothing. Do nothing. Just do that. They're gonna like no research, no evaluation. Just be like a $3 million stake for 2% of my company. That is a great business idea. Seasonal, of course.
Yeah,
but
you're
still
saving
great
them a lot of
nonetheless.
pain. Yeah, you're saving the average person
Because a lot
with
of
kids.
times people are staying up till 1 a.m. putting that shit together because they got to do all the other stuff and all the other Christmas dinner, and they got to worry about this and that, and they got to assemble something in the middle of the night. Been there,
Gosh,
done that multiple
I know.
times.
And then you
That-
say to yourself, wouldn't it be great to have suicide doors in this house?
Hey, this is the holidays.
Yeah.
That, or even not even like no assembly required, just like oversized, like a bike, or one of those basketball, just stuff that like it's hard to hide in the house, and you don't want kids snooping around and finding it, maybe ruining the surprise. Like, why did I see this in mom and dad's closet, and now it's here? Like, what is this? Are they lying to me? But no, these are my parents. They can't lie.
Right.
Yeah, get a professional hider. Jeff will become literally Santa. He'll, on Christmas Eve night after your kids go to bed, he'll drive and finally drop the stuff off.
Drop the stuff off to you. All you got to do is bring it in. I'm like
think you should
Uber
put
Eats for Christmas.
Yeah, you should put an ad on Craigslist, honestly, for this area, and then see how many dick pics you get from people. Like, because that's coming too. Where
I'm fine. I mean, I guess I'm fine with that. Like, it's always nice to see what else is out there. Compare and contrast.
There's like any opportunity someone can send their dick as a picture, it's happening.
It is taken, yeah. From what I've heard, it seems like that's the go-to. If anybody thinks that they have a chance online to speak anonymously to somebody,
Right.
penis is being sent.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm fine
Never
with
did it. I've never done that.
Same.
Yeah, met my wife, and phones weren't that great.
And I'm shit at drawing.
On Craigslist, you met her?
No. Looking for wife.
You.
I'm just saying, phones weren't that good with the pictures.
Oh, back then.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, really? Has it been that long, really?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of stuff.
Okay.
It's too pixelated. It was two Japanese businessmen looking, if you will.
Okay. I
Okay.
will. Thank you.
Okay. What are we gonna fix here? Sorry.
Sorry. Back to the Nintendo Switch.
Mhm.
How to connect Nintendo Switch to TV? I think I can answer this one. HDMI cord. Just
Okay.
HDMI.
Yes. Well, that search might have been mine because I had done that recently for some reason. You put it in the cradle.
You make it. You land a meteor in your house, and then you put the Swish in there.
You put the Swish in there, and you put it in there. You're like, oh, TV, nothing happening. So I think I need a new crater, if you will.
Okay.
A new
Okay.
asteroid piece.
Got it. The dock.
I see.
Maybe you get some dock pics too.
Oh yeah, there's some docking happening.
Hell yeah.
So I'm sorry I can't help with this. You say a USB, Steven,
Well, I said HDMI, but
or
it's all
HDMI.
cords. It's just cords.
You get it.
You just plug in the right cord.
Yes.
Plug in the right one. I know you got a bunch at your house. Find
in
the
the
right
left
one and
one.
plug it in.
Plug them all.
Or the
in.
left one.
So you still haven't figured this out?
3 prongs are dead, right? That's no longer a thing.
No, that's your
red-
wall. That's the power.
The red, the white, and the
Oh,
yellow.
the component cables. Red,
Component
white, and
cables.
yellow.
Yeah.
Oh my! Do you remember that?
We went from component to composite, and then like it was like the red and white for audio, and then like green and blue. Oh god, that was a shitty little time period.
So I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thumbing around looking on Wikipedia about
Old technology.
early to mid 2000s digital video connections and stuff.
Yeah.
Just for funsies, I looked that up. It's a USB-C in the bottom of the Nintendo. It's in the dock, and then the dock has an HDMI, so you just do HDMI from the dock to your TV.
Okay.
It's only that.
Simple. Okay. Yeah,
Plug and
great.
play.
Great advice.
Here's the next one.
We are gamers, so that does kind of coincide with our stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think this one, I'm sure there's a way that this one really ties into our stuff. The next most searched how-to thing, how to fry an egg. And I'm not making any of this up. This is an honest to God thing I'm reading directly from what YouTube is telling me that our listeners, watchers, viewers are looking up how to fry an egg.
Okay. Well, I will say those are probably people that, these searches are starting to relate to people who are more in line with me, I think. How to fry an egg. Yeah, what you do is you get a pan out, put that bitch on a burner, let it heat up, right? You let it heat up quite a bit. Do mid. I like to do a medium right down the middle. Crack that bitch.
Yeah.
Pour that bitch.
Okay.
And then when it goes on there, it's going to start to sizzle. It's not going to be like, oh, it's kind of cooking. You want it to when it hits the pan, you want it to start crackling. So it needs to be medium or even medium high. All right. I don't know what you're fucking with, if it's gas or electric, but make sure you turn that bitch up. And then once it starts crackling and it gets all white through the outsides, and then the middle starts getting a little color to it, then you flip that bitch. What I like to do is I like to get a spatula under there, and I pick the pan up like so, and I do the pan about a slope, and then you kind of move it together. A lot of people, big mistake, do flat and try to flip it over. That force will break it. Will break the yolk out. You want to keep that thing fried, so I'll pick it up, slope the pan a little bit, and then nice easy transition.
So
you might need your own how-to channel.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, and I'm going to admit this. I don't know. I guess I didn't know exactly what a fried egg is. I didn't realize that that's a fried egg.
Oh yeah.
Like that. Okay, so a fried egg, also known as sunny side up, is a cooked dish made from one or more eggs, which are removed from their shells. Okay, that was the pour of the bitch, and placed into I guess that was a cracked bitch, and then placed into a frying pan. That was the pour of the bitch, and fried.
Fried. Yeah.
Well, that doesn't really explain. It just says placed into a pan and fried.
Right.
Okay, I think I've only ever made scrambled.
Yes, I prefer them scrambled. The girls like them sunny side up. I fuck with it sometimes. I'm not opposed to it.
I like it. I
Yeah.
just like if I'm cook. Well, I mean, I haven't cooked eggs in a couple years, but I always default to scrambled.
Yeah,
Sure.
you're right.
Yeah.
If you're trying one form, you can always scramble to safety. You can always just say, you know what, fuck it, and then you cut it up and scramble it, and it works.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the eject button
Yep.
of the airplane.
Cooking eggs. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think that's answered. Asked and answered. So to everybody out there listening, there you go. You know how to connect a Nintendo Switch, and you know how to fry an egg.
Yeah.
Next up, how to fill a Zippo lighter.
Oh shit.
So, all right, who is? Let's build this person.
Yeah.
So our viewers are out
Getting
in the
into
woods.
cooking,
Mm-hmm.
but also games.
They're just growing up. Uh-huh.
And who uses like do badasses use Zippos? I mean, who's like I don't. I feel like I feel like I'm not seeing any kids, any of the youths,
Mhm.
like smoking cigarettes. It's all vape this and that. Mark, I think you're still muted.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, it's been a
survival.
while.
I think it's survival. Yeah,
Okay, so this is
you're out in your van, your Ferrari van. You're trying to cook something to survive.
okay. So they're trying to get a
They spend all their
sterno,
money
like a
on the
camping
car.
stove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spend all
Yep,
the money
they
on
got
the
a
car, and they go
camping
"Fuck, I didn't
stove.
think about where I was gonna live.
Zipper, how to cook simple things. Yeah, that's what's going on.
They're
It's
taking
hard.
the Zippo lighter and putting it under the frying pan to cook it.
And that's why they're Googling, well, why isn't this egg frying? I have the heat underneath of it, but they're only using a Zippo. And that's why they're trying to, like, how do I fill it? Because they're letting the Zippo run for hours trying to fry this egg.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
You're gonna need about 10 Zippos under that.
You're going to need more BTUs
Mhm.
than what a little Zippo can put out. Man, this is so nice of us. Not only answering the actual questions, but figuring out what the big problem really is
Yeah.
and solving that.
Mhm.
I think that's nice. All right, last one. And this one, I think we can all answer. I think this is we can all help on this one. How to park.
How to park.
I'm sorry.
How to park.
How to park. Yep. So this person is built right there. Look. So if you're living in your van, you've got to find places that you can sleep overnight. It could be truck stops, gas stations, hotels.
My ass.
All right. So parking's going to
Check the
be like
board. His ass is on there.
an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this makes sense. These are nomads just living the dream that is allowable to be lived these days. So
Okay.
A dream because of the economy is more of a reality.
mhm. Yep. And so our viewers are trying to live first, and then when they're settled, they say, God, if only I could virtually escape. And then that's when they stumble upon the VR comedy. So
And that's what we
That all
wanna
makes
do.
sense. I love the thought of a new driver getting out, maybe for the first time that they're driving, and they get in the car and they get going and they're heading down the street, and then they realize I don't know how to park. I figured out how to get up and get going.
Mhm.
I don't know how to park, so they go to the place where they ask all the questions. YouTube.
Yeah.
They find a video. They have to find a video to tell them how to park.
yeah.
The last one is not really a question. I just thought it was interesting because it's just really the list is really all over the place. The last is the search for myostatin gene editing.
What does that do? What
I
does
don't
that
know.
mean?
Let's Google it.
Gotta Google it.
I gotta YouTube this myself.
Wow. We have a broad spectrum of people. How to park, how to fry an egg, myostatin gene editing. Now, I think we've talked about CRISPR on this podcast before.
Okay, yeah, CRISPR is come up in the results, so I think that is that.
Okay.
How to crisp an egg?
Yeah, how to Crispin Glover an egg in your Crispin Glover box egg.
How to CRISPR Donald Glover box.
Heyo.
It's just an extra name.
He's fine.
Yeah. I think we talked before about, what if we should do it, if all that sort of thing.
This is such an interesting first sentence.
Say it.
This is from a scientific report, I guess, on using CRISPR mediated gene editing to further explore growth and trade-off effects in myostatin mutated F4 medaka. First sentence: myostatin suppresses skeletal muscle development and growth in mammals, but its role in fish is less well understood. Yeah.
What's happening here?
I don't know. I said a lot of things right there, and I don't know what a single one of them means.
Well, when they say the role in fish is a little bit less misunderstood. Is that what you said? Misunderstood?
It's less well understood. So it is more misunderstood.
Oh. I think we're just not understanding it. We're not misinterpreting it.
I don't know. I'm all backwards right now. I'd rather answer a question about light years right now.
Okay. All right, great.
So our average listener, you're welcome. We just...
Yeah.
I feel like
anything else you got? We'll do it. We'll answer it.
Maybe we'll come back to this every couple weeks as this updates. And, and whoa, that's weird. That kind of I'm going through. There's more pages of this. A lot of car stuff. We have a lot of car fans.
They're right up your alley.
Okay. Speaking of my alley, my personal alley. I took a personality test.
Oh.
Recently.
Okay.
Failed.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not who you thought you were?
I'm just nobody. I just a real kick in the pants to get that.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah. Of all the tests I could fail. No, this I took. I guess it's the Myers-Briggs.
Okay.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an oldie.
Yeah. The PP or whatever it is test. Do you guys want to guess at? Do you know enough about the results to be able to guess? Do you want to guess at what you think mine might be?
No,
okay.
I don't know enough. But
fair. Yeah,
I would love to try to guess.
Okay.
If there's a way to do that.
What is it? Multiple choice? Like how do we guess it?
I guess there's.
Is there a category and we can guess?
All right, so here, we can do this. There's all these. Yeah. Okay. Out of mind. Yeah. Mind is the first one, the first letter.
Okay.
Do you think I got extroverted or introverted?
Well, based on the stories we've heard for the past couple of years in this podcast, I think introverted. I think us gamers are fairly introverted people.
I'm gonna say I believe that your mind is extroverted.
So you're okay. So implying that there is a difference between my mind and my body, maybe.
Right.
Wow.
I can see that. Yeah. I that's my favorite answer. Fuck the real answer. I'm gonna go with that one.
All right,
Okay.
because Mark's brain, as we all know, is a guy that controls inside of a head.
Correct.
Different guy. Yeah.
Two separate entities. You and your brain. Two separate things.
My brain and my body.
Two separate
Yeah.
lives.
Brain in your
Okay.
body. I just feel that you, your brain is extroverted, where maybe your whole body personality might be more introverted.
I agree with that. 100% I agree with that. But this
Okay.
test, and who knows if it's true or not, this is a free one. I took on the internet. Anybody could take this shit. 76% introverted.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I take it back. I take everything I said back. Delete it. 77 introverted. Okay.
Energy. Next category is energy.
Energy.
Either intuitive or observant.
What does intuitive mean?
I don't know, because to me, I think that's an answer in itself.
Yeah.
So you're probably observant.
Intuitive and observant are kind of the same thing. Like intuitive, like I just know these things.
Yeah.
Or observant, I have to see these things.
I would say you're observant just based on that time you went to Maine on that vacation. You were watching the TSA guy.
Yeah.
Ask that guy a question. That's observant. That is very observant to me. That's what I would guess. In fact, in the notes here, you said, and I quote, the TSA said to the guy, "Are you traveling somewhere?" Or he said, "Are you going to take that with you?"
Yeah, I can't remember now what he said, but it was shocking. I remember being blown away.
So I'm gonna guess 65% observant.
Okay. 88% intuitive.
Oh, we were wrong.
But I don't know.
What's intuitive mean?
Hold on. Let's.
Well, you do know a lot of stuff, and
I don't know about that. I
your
feel like
intuition is typically right. Is that like also like a moral compass?
Oh no, I don't have one of those.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Intuition, like your gut instinct, is that what that is?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out what the difference between these things is.
Okay.
Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. Thinking and feeling were the two options.
Okay. Is the third one thinking, feeling?
Yes.
Okay. So we have to guess if he's a thinker or a feeler.
He's a thinker.
I think a thinker.
He's a fucking robot.
I think he's a thinker, and I think we're all overthinkers.
This is the weird one. 52% feeling.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, you hide it well behind those dead eyes of yours.
Shark's eyes.
Shark's eyes.
Like a doll's eyes.
Doll's eyes.
Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work planning and decision making. And again, I have no. Oh wait.
Right. For most of you, like when Jeff's streaming or whatever, he wears contacts, right? If you see him in real life, the entire eye is black. The entire eye is black. You can't see, you can't tell what he's looking at. Black eyes like a doll's eyes.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
This trait reflects our approach to work planning and decision making, and it's judging or prospecting.
Okay, so you judge people or you mine for gold?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm either on a reality show or I'm panning in out west.
These are limited answers. Okay.
Yeah, very weird too.
Yeah. Who are you?
All right. Wow. What's the next thing?
And for that one, I'm 83% prospecting, which I don't.
All right.
Prospecting individuals are very good at improvising and spotting the opportunities. They tend to be flexible, relaxed, nonconformists who prefer keeping their options open.
There you go. Sure.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
you.
Prospector.
And then the last is identity. This trait, underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions.
What are the options there?
Assertive or turbulent.
Turbulent.
What
100
is
turbulent.
what does turbulent mean? Because that
It
sounds
means not assertive.
well, yeah, but turbulent
But yeah, that does sound like a wild card.
Yeah, it sounds like a wild card. So they don't sound like opposites, right?
No,
Are they
you're
supposed
right.
to be opposites or no?
You would think so. If they put, I mean, they seem to put them like it's a sliding scale between the two, so you would think they would be like either side of the range or the scale.
Mhm.
But this says turbulent individuals are self-conscious and sensitive to stress. They are likely to experience a wide range of emotions and to be success-driven, perfectionist, and eager to improve.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to say that's 80% for you.
68% turbulent.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And then so my type is turbulent mediator.
Okay. All right.
And they gave me some other examples of mediators, which is some of these are bizarre, and you'll see why. Other mediators you may know: J.R.R. Tolkien,
Oh, okay.
William
Dion.
Shakespeare,
Okay.
Bjork,
Wow. They gotta update some of these references.
yeah,
These are some old
Do they have any in this century or the last 600 years?
Tom Hiddleston. Oh, excuse me, Alicia Keys and Tom Hiddleston,
Alicia Keys is great.
Julia Roberts.
Tom Hiddleston is the Thor guy, right?
I think so. Loki? Are you Loki or
Loki. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
is that Hiddleston?
I don't know.
William Wordsworth.
That's a made up name.
Yeah.
yeah, it is. But you're good with words, so
That's true.
Oh, there we go. Johnny Depp.
Oh, nice.
This one.
Why even put fucking Shakespeare on there? Who gives a fuck about that guy? I mean,
I don't
compared to
know.
the rest of them.
so many people are rolling in their graves right now because of what you
One,
just
Shakespeare.
said.
He's mad. He's like, I can't believe you said that about me.
And then so this confuses the shit out of me. Frodo Baggins.
They put a fictional character?
Fictional character.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if Tolkien is writing a saga story, he's going to put himself in one of the characters, right?
Maybe
So
he
I'm
could have been
guessing that's what it
Gandalf.
is.
He could have seen himself as more Gandalf. I don't know. I mean, okay. And here's another one: Arwen from Lord of the Rings.
What site is this?
Yeah.
16personalities.com.
Personalities of Lord of the Rings. Who's your Lord of the Rings character?
Oh
Okay.
shit! This is just BuzzFeed. Sorry.
Okay.
Fox Mulder,
What was
Anne
this?
from Anne of Green Gables. Like I do not understand this fictional characters thing. Like, how do they
Yeah.
know?
Right.
How-
Yeah. Well, I guess I guess when someone creates a character and you see their choices in the character, you go, "Wow, that's kind of like that."
That would be
I guess
a
that a little bit. What was the name of the site? Sorry, I ran right over you.
16personalities.com.
All right. So someone in a story, some author is describing a character walking up theater steps and thinking to themselves, God, I don't like the way I walk up these steps. Then they know this guy is 56% turbulent right here.
Exactly.
Mhm, mhm.
This is
I've been that aware before, where you're walking and you have like one hand in a jacket pocket and the other one swinging. And you go, "What the fuck is happening right now? Like, what are you doing?"
And then you're thinking like, oh God, like is this arm swinging too much?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Where do I put my
all you
hands?
can think about is like where it was like a natural thing. All you can think about is like, I gotta swing this, keep swinging this arm the right way. Like,
Uh-huh. And
Yeah.
then you try to just keep it it's like right by your side. Right? It's too much, and now it's not even moving. And you're like, well,
Right.
who moves with their arms not moving?
Right.
have I always moved my arms when I walk? Do I never move my arms when I walk?
Should I stop using my legs to walk? Should I just
When you're-
snake myself on the ground?
You're too self-aware of your own body. I remember there was this great Louis C.K. bit where he's talking about in his stand-up how he was hanging out with some people after a show. He was smoking weed, right? And he started to get paranoid and too self-aware, and he started to get really uncomfortable standing in a circle talking to people, and he was too high, and it was like, okay, I got to get out of here. Like, the wind is blowing on my arm weird. They can tell that the wind is blowing on my arm weird. I gotta go. I gotta make an exit right now. Right now. Right now. All right, bye, guys. Bye. It
Yeah,
happens to all of us.
Yeah.
I think that's a big reason why I probably I don't smoke, or like I'm. It's probably best if we don't add to that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna start.
You know what? We should do a pod on shrooms.
Oh,
You know?
Can we get? Is that a thing
I'm
we can
down.
buy?
Can we
It's
just?
starting to be legal, but some places.
We got to go to a different state. I think we'll buy some and drive back, and
Hey, that's a good excuse to.
and then we'll do an experiment. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
because
down.
like I don't have. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I've done any of those things like for my
Yeah.
life.
And we'll just say, hi, guys. Welcome to Hummy's VR podcast. We are in Colorado. We swear to God, we're in Colorado right now.
Yeah.
And then that way we're legally allowed to do the podcast.
Colorado, of course, the international waters of states.
Yes.
Mhm.
Or maybe we should just go to Colorado.
We can also just say it was an act. We were just acting.
Yes.
We're really good actors. I mean,
It was a dramatic performance.
yes.
Okay.
So that's
But yeah, we
That's-
should totally do it.
because I've not done any of that stuff as an adult.
As a child.
As a child is all I did.
Okay.
Oh my God. Just bending my mind this way and that. With it's yeah, so that's my personality test.
Wow. What a guy
I thought
you
it
are.
I thought it would be I don't know. I was thinking like it'd be fun like if we each take our own, and then we take one and try to answer as each other,
Wow.
and then compare that with that person's real results.
Like, I think this person is this. And
Yeah, I would say, all right, I'm going to take the test as Mark.
okay.
I'm going to answer all these questions the way I think Mark would answer them.
Okay. Yeah, that's
And-
fun.
And then compare that with how your actual Mark results.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's deep.
I don't know. I mean, I got time.
That doesn't seem like your personality to suggest something like that, but okay.
I'm turbulent, baby. I'm like a whirlpool.
Sit down, buckle your seatbelts. We're going to experience some turbulence right now.
Make sure your seats are upright and your cigarettes are out.
Because there's the whole thing. Tray tables also.
Tray tables. It's about to get real Jeff out here.
That's right. You're about to land on a flight, and then you nudge your wife and be like, I know this part well.
The fasten seatbelt light turns on and bangs. I'm like, don't worry about it. I've been here before. So I've also, and I feel bad for. I felt like I've talked the entire time tonight.
No, it's the way it goes, man. You got stuff going on.
I want to start a thing on stream. I don't know if our listeners know that we stream on Twitch,
Yeah, come check us out here.
twitch.tv/Hummy's VR Comedy. You can find us there. That I want to do this thing called, and I'm shopping names for it, but the first one that I can come up with, the best one so far, is I make it, you take it.
Oh wow. Okay.
So kind of like going back to the building stuff.
Okay.
I want to start like building shit on stream, models, projects, gadgets, whatever it is, and then just like raffle it off
That's
to,
cool.
because I don't need any more shit in my life or any
Right.
more things. I just like I want the enjoyment of building it.
Yeah.
I just like building stuff. So I figure I build it. Excuse me. I make it and they take it.
And you take it. And whoever's watching at the end, you raffle it off, you pick a random number or whatever. That's fantastic. I would love to join you because I would like to learn how to build shit.
Well, I'm sure people would love things that you've made too.
Oh, even if it's shit? Yeah.
Even if it's shit.
Even if that's my segment.
Yeah, we
Even
could
if
do
it's shit.
Yeah, this holiday season, I bet there would be an audience for assembler watchers. You assemble something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great
I've
idea.
had this thought before that I am like Jesus created a lot of
Hold on.
Okay, sure, yeah.
You phrased that kind of weird. I just want to get this clean before you go on.
Oh, sure. What'd I say?
It almost sounded, and Steven, correct me if I'm wrong, it almost sounded like you said, I've had this thought where I am Jesus.
Oh, wow. No, I have not had that thought before.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, carry on. I'm sorry.
No, but thank you for correcting me. So I think I'm God. And no, but obviously Jesus had a bunch of miracles. You know what? Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Go.
The apostles. There's something about the apostles.
No. Never mind.
What? Okay. All right then.
Yeah, we'll move on.
We do a stream where you turn fish into bread.
No, well, I'll just say it, but I have this bigger bit that I'm working on, but like one of the things that I haven't said out loud before, so I don't know if it's funny, but the fact that I'm so jealous of people like making stuff and building stuff, like Jesus created all these miracles and he brought like people back from the dead, but I was more impressed that he was a carpenter. That's how jealous I am of like people like learning to doing like fixing shit and putting stuff together.
I get it. Okay.
Damn, Jesus, you built that bookcase by yourself?
Yeah.
No instructions?
He's like water into wine. I'm like, okay, so it's measure twice, cut once. Is that right? Like this is how we're doing it? Yeah.
Huh.
One of his followers is like, you don't think there was like a faster way you could have done that? Like,
yeah.
I've seen what you could do.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you've brought people back from the dead, and you're still using nails and a hammer, huh?
You don't want to do screws? Okay.
You don't have a wand finger? You just wave around, and then it puts itself together? I think I'm thinking
I like that.
Fantasia.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I just forgot. I haven't watched. Yeah. Have they remade Fantasia?
I don't think so. It'd be a good remake. Where, yeah, it should be.
Where Jesus makes the hat dance and.
Yeah. Instead of Mickey, it's Jesus, and he's conducting an orchestra. Yeah.
That'd be a good remake.
Yeah.
Well, also one last thing, I think, unless there's any late breaking news, I don't want to cut anybody off. I finished with the first episode of the bonus podcast, and I heard this. I heard this on another podcast, and I want to steal the idea they do, their Patreon, their Discord only episodes, but they don't call them the bonus episodes. Those aren't the bonus episodes. Those are the episodes. These, the ones that we're handing out for free, these are the bonus ones. These are, and I was like, I really like that. That's a very good idea. But as soon as we finish this, I'm going to send that file to Steven so that he can post it on Patreon. So that all the Patreon, and then I'm going to post it in Discord so that all of our Discord members, everybody that's subscribed on Twitch and Patreon can hear our first episode of Steven and I talking about My Hero Academia with Trent.
Yeah. We go through this whole anime thing where Trent describes the whole world, why he likes it. And then actually the show, we get into the show. So
very informative.
Yeah.
I got to do that. Still got to do that.
Eye-opening too. I enjoyed it. I am enjoying it.
Eyes are too opening. They cry way too much.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, just tears up and down, but also tears. This was a new one to me. Crying, lots of crying, tears going nowhere though. Tears just covering the eyes.
Oh, like a glaze.
It was just glazed over with tears. Never seen that before. So
I've done that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you like lying on your back, I guess? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They just fill up the craters. And I have to plug into my Swish.
Nintendo Swish.